Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
97.9 GRD rocks. Decreasingly cloudy today. 85 the high. It's 77 downtown. Going to be a warm week. In the 80s first couple days. And then Thursday and Friday in the 90s. What is it? Heat dome?
Heat dome.
All of Midwestern is in a heat dome. Mid-South too?
Yep.
It's like a Stephen King thing.
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's
Heat
true.
dome.
That's not great at all. Got a couple different stories we want to talk about that happened here in West Michigan over the weekend. Can we start with Pokemon Go? Can we start with the Pokemon Go one?
Totally.
Are you caught up on that one?
I'm ready for everything now.
Okay.
Okay.
Pokemon Go. There was I know our intern Jake had talked about, and I had seen it on social media. There was going to be there was been a ton of people downtown anyway.
Yeah.
Because of Pokemon Go. But it was a big get-together planned for Friday night, and it ended up being really big.
Ready, set, Pokemon Go. Downtown Grand Rapids playing host to thousands of gamers taking advantage of Nintendo's new mobile phone hit.
Fox 13's Rebecca Russell joined the hunt tonight. She's live in Rosa Parks Circle for us. Rebecca?
Well, it seems like everywhere you go, you see people walking around looking down at their phones because they are playing Pokemon Go, excuse me. Tonight, there are thousands of people here at Rosa Parks Circle for a massive hunting party. And everyone I spoke with earlier tonight tells me why they say this game is taking over the world. Friday night at Rosa Parks Circle, everyone has one thing in common.
Huge Pokemon fan. Yeah. I love Pokemon. Very cool.
Hymen's intact. Wait.
Yeah.
And now, they did a weird edit where at one point they showed the video of a dog holding a stuffed Pokemon in its mouth, but you heard a woman say, "I love Pokemon." It was the dog.
It was the dog.
Pokemon! The game is taking over people's phones and people of all ages.
You get in there and you're going out and you see the Pokemon and you catch them on your phone and it just kind of, it's like an adventure. Yeah. It's kind of like a treasure hunt.
Brings back your childhood.
Yeah, it kind of brings back, that's why I play
Yes.
them.
It brings back my childhood that I'm so far removed from because I'm 17.
The 19-year-old wearing bunny ears.
Yeah.
Pokemon ears.
It brings back my childhood and I get to play it with her and it's just really exciting. You go out and you're like, there's one. And
Oh, look at the pants on that one.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what was going on there, but man, I didn't know that pants went up to boobs like that.
Where does the crotch end up? My God.
I'm not
Is
sure.
it touching her kidneys from the inside?
I don't know.
It's foreplay.
Super stoked.
Tonight, people repping their team colors, ready to search for their favorite characters.
I'm on Team Mystic because I always like water types.
Okay.
And water sports.
This guy, he has no excuse. He's a grown-up.
Yeah, he's like
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
You're wearing one on your head.
I know, but there's only so many hats you could buy at Pokemon. I guess my favorite Pokemon would be Dragonite.
But power seems to be a reoccurring problem
Ask
with
some follow-ups. Do I have to tell you how to do this?
right. I used to be your boss.
this group.
I gotta go charge my phone.
We're going to be walking around for hours. This is a good way to keep my phone from not dying.
But one thing's for sure, it's bringing people together.
I got to make sure I bring food, too, so I don't eat it.
And you can tell when somebody's playing because they're just walking around like this and we just all holler at each other. And
Finally,
wave.
it's the unity we've been waiting for between white nerds and white geeks.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's, like I said, it's a really fun community to be a part of.
And Christian and Janice, I'm just going to let you guys look over here. There are literally thousands of people representing
It
their
is
team
amazing.
color.
I think it's awesome.
I do, too.
I really do. All jokes aside.
Wearing their team logos, all hunting for their favorite Pokemon. But you know what? One thing is for sure, everyone here is having a lot of fun. We are
Except
live
for me.
And unattractive.
I really wanted to be here reporting on nerds on a Saturday night or Friday night. Aw.
My reporting dream come true.
I know.
Tonight
I feel
in Grand
really
Rapids.
bad for her. You can tell she's super wild. When she gets off
yeah.
work, she punches
You
out.
cannot tell she's super wild.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she really,
she absolutely
really cuts
is.
loose from a hard day of Pokemon coverage.
She's probably drinking a flask. She got the eyebrows of a crazy girl.
She's got to lube up, and then Eve doesn't open until 11. That's where you'll find her.
It's Rebecca Russell, Fox
Meanwhile,
17
comic
News.
book guy from The Simpsons is standing over her shoulder, the one guy that brought a regular camera to the event.
Does anyone else believe that he's surreptitiously taking pictures of her butt?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the prettiest
If I
girl
could bend at the waist, this would be an upskirt.
Yeah,
Because
well, it's like you
because
said.
otherwise he wouldn't have to hold the camera. It's on it's on a string around his neck. It's got its own strap.
All you
He
have
doesn't need to hold it.
Listen, sir, just hit the timer button. Then you have 5 seconds before you throw it on the ground.
Yep.
Spoken like a veteran of the upskirt biz.
Yep. Or just act like you were trying to do squats and you got caught up on the first one.
I think
that's good.
And by act, I mean just do one.
Here's
and
what you
then
need
you'll
to
get
do.
trapped on the ground.
you just keep living like you're living. Eventually, you're going to be in a scooter.
Soon enough, you'll be at crotch level.
Sorry if you're listening, dude. Which you probably are.
Rebecca, do you get the
Well, he's
feeling
not
that
He knows the show. Yeah. Who needs to go to work when all you want to do is eat Doritos and watch Brazzers?
they're taking advantage of like the coffee shops and the stores buying things, or are they just kind of walking around with their face in their phone?
A little bit of both. I think some people are utilizing some free Wi-Fi from some businesses.
Oh,
but
yeah, these
also,
people are all about free things. Nobody's out there buying coffee.
Kelvin sold out of fudge.
Who cares? That was very Larry King. Yeah, but what about the coffee shops?
Where they get the phones?
Go to Big B. See how many iced drinks they've sold. That's the real story here.
Mm-hmm.
the places are Pokestops where you can pick up gear, and then there's also, what are they called? Battle gyms or something where they can battle each other. It's a very, very interesting game. I learned a lot tonight.
Either way, it's just good to see downtown Grand Rapids looking so busy. It looks like art prize time out there,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty busy.
It's good to see that.
It is a blast. Literally, there's not an empty spot on this street. We had to stay across just because it is so crowded. A lot of people also coming up to me tonight because I was told that I dressed like a Pokemon character or a team.
Oh, that's
my God.
That was their pickup line.
Yeah, that's a pickup line from a nerd.
I think I caught myself a Pokemon.
Yeah,
you want to smell my fingers?
I Pikachu.
A lot of people came up to me today because I'm clearly the most attractive person in this giant radius.
Where I didn't plan it, but there you go.
I mean,
Way to
none
go.
of this was planned. If city officials could have, figured out that this was going to happen, I'm sure, they'd be surprised. Thanks a lot, Rebecca.
Absolutely.
What did you just
This
say?
many people downtown on a Friday night. I assume Rob Bliss owns the city another $20,000.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Meanwhile, there was a fire. There was a fire in East Grand Rapids.
Hi, Mom. Hey, the house is on fire. The fire department's
They're on their way.
right
We should
now.
probably clear out.
No, I'm not. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you heard me.
I'm
That's
not
that-
joking, Mom. Your house is on fire.
It's gone viral because the mail lady must have been banging on the door. She could hear the smoke detectors going off from the street, see the smoke coming out of the top, and by the end of that video, you can see the flames coming out. So she bangs on. That guy's on the phone with Mom saying, bring home some Totinos or whatever.
Absolutely.
And next thing you know, yeah, Ma.
We're out of juice boxes. Come on, Mom. I need fruit by the foot. And some gushers.
Gushers.
Mail carrier alerted a Grand Rapids man to a fire in the floor above him this afternoon. She called 911 around 1:30 about a fire at a home near the intersection of Lion Street and Lowell in the Fulton Heights neighborhood. The home is divided into 2 apartments. The mail carrier banged on the door of the first floor apartment to make sure the man got out.
I didn't hear the alarms go off. I didn't smell no smoke. Next thing I knew, the mail lady was banging on my door saying, hey, your house is...
So... Are these
I was going to shoot her, but Mom took my gun to bingo.
That's not the guy we saw, right?
Wait, did you say?
Wait, is it?
No, I'm confused.
I don't know.
I'm confused. Is that a DeVos or a Van Andel?
Oh my God!
Just not sure.
Yeah, Mom.
It's fire. Backing up a skosh.
Please don't let me run into that guy today.
The mail lady was banging on my door saying, hey, your house is on fire.
No one was hurt.
Oh, no,
at the top
save my model cars.
floor was badly damaged by the fire, and the bottom apartment was damaged from smoke and water. Firefighters say the blaze started in the living room of that top floor, but are still working to determine the exact cause.
Ma, the lamp's raining.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm looking at it.
Boy, are we awful.
My smoldering good looks caused the fire.
You guys are going to hell.
White Zombie.
Yeah, too late.
97.9 GRD Rocks.